Hi guys, today I have a super quick, super easy, no adhesive treat box to share with you. We're going to use the mini Curvy Keepsake dies. This is a fantastic die set and I've used this a ton and I have a whole bunch of projects on my blog featuring this. So it also comes with some really cute stitch labels or stitched tags, and we're going to use, I can't pick one up. We're going to use two of them. We're going to use the star and the circle, but you can see in the die set there's also a square, oval, heart, just a complete year-round stamp set and some other fun images. So we are going to die cut this first and then we'll do all of our stamping and decorating. So it's super easy. This is a great one to mass produce. All right, to make this you're going to need a square piece of cardstock that is 5.5 by 5.5. I'm using Balmy Blue. This will fit your die perfectly. Okay, I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I know this is going to be pretty close, but we'll fit it in here. And I'm just going to unfold the sides. If you're looking for a cut and emboss machine, this is a great one. I have loved using this one. I'm just going to stick this on here, and while we're at it, I'm going to cut out my tags as well because we can fit it all on here. So I'm going to cut my star out of some silver foil and then my circle tab out of some Whisper White. So just make sure this is all on here so that it die cuts, and we're just going to run this all through all at once. Okay, here we go. Let's move our cut and emboss mat out of the way. The sides fold up. It's fantastic for easy storage. That can just be moved out of the way. And we're going to pull out all of our pieces here, so you can see how beautifully everything cut. So let's get rid of these pieces and let's get rid of those. So we have all of our pieces here that we have die cut. Now let's do some stamping on this piece. This is our box piece. I'm going to pull out a little piece of grid paper to stamp on. And I am using two different stamp sets. I'm using the Peace and Joy stamp set. This comes in a bundle, and you can save 10% in the mini catalog. We're not using any of the dies from here, but I do recommend them because they are phenomenal. And then for our greeting, we're using the Itty Bitty Christmas, which is in the annual catalog. So let's start with stamping our box. I'm going to use Balmy Blue Ink on Balmy Blue cardstock. And for our sides that kind of look like a light bulb, they kind of come to a point, we are going to stamp the little snowflake or little twinkle image all over those. So I'm just going to start with my larger one and rotate it and just stamp that all over, and then fill it in with that smaller one. If you go off the edge, that's even better. If you go onto the bottom, that's fine. Nobody's going to see it. So let's stick one in the middle. There we go. So that's that side. And then on this side with the little rounded end, I'm going to go through and stamp Mary repeatedly over it. Now I am not worried about making sure that this is straight. I just want to kind of stagger them, stamp them all over. Now if you wanted to make sure they were straight, you could definitely sit and take the time and make sure they're straight. I just like this fun little accent on here. We're going to go through here. This time we'll work up. So this is just a really quick way, and you could just do the little twinkle images on all the sides if you wanted, but I thought this was just a fun added little greeting piece over here. Just a couple more. I think one more up here. Perfect. So that is all of our stamping on our box. I'm going to move this out of the way, and we're going to do some stamping on our tag. And for that, I'm going to use some Night of Navy ink, and we're just going to stamp our greeting, "Oh, what yum," onto our tag. Oh, I did not get that straight. That's okay. It'll work. You guys can do better. Now, if you were worried about getting it straight, you could always stamp first and then die cut your tag around it. So I'm not worried about it. These will most likely go to my children, and let's face it, they're not going to care. All right, now your die will also score your lines, but to assemble your box, you want to make sure that you use a bone folder and just slightly curve these all four of the ends. And that will just help give that rounded end to your box. There's some score lines on these rounded tabs. You just want to fold those back. And we're going to adhere or not adhere, but close one side before we assemble the rest. So we're going to fill this up with our treats. I am using some cherry Hershey Kisses, and this fits, oh, looks like we had a Hershey Kiss collapse in there. This fits 4 Hershey Kisses. You just slide those right in. This fits 4 of them perfectly in there. Now to tie on all of our tags, I am going to use some ribbon from our Flowers for Every Season. This is actually Misty Moonlight ribbon, but it goes perfectly with the Balmy Blue. And to tie this on so that the recipient doesn't have to completely undo all your work, I am going to tie it through the little piece down here before we assemble it. So I'm just going to cut off a strip of that, and I'm going to go ahead and just finish that, and then we're just going to tie on our tags. So I'm actually going to thread on my silver star here, and then I'm going to tie around this, and I'm going to thread on my greeting. Oh, what yum. The Itty Bitty Greetings is so perfect for all of these little greetings too. And then we're just going to tie a bow. And I do apologize that you have to watch me do this on camera, but there was no way to do this one in advance. All right, that is it. So let's just kind of adjust our bow a little. Hello. Perfect. I think that is much better. And just trim those ends just like that. And there you go. There is your super quick stocking stuffer, neighbor gift, coworker gift, whatever you want to do. This is such a fun and quick and easy, and you can even get the kids involved with this one. They can do the die cutting and stamping. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.